triple, owners, 13. Now I'm going to get straight to it. They don't play about you. See, your adversaries, they been knew about you. They been knew it was something just a little bit, a lot of bit different about you. Your ancestors, the ascended ones, your spiritual team, archangels, etc. Physical beings, they don't play about you. And I'm speaking real ones, aka chosen ones, aka selected ones, aka called ones. You know, and I can go on and on and on, but I'm talking to you. Just because you are anointed, that doesn't mean that you are exempt from the troubles, as you know. You're going to get it 3 times worse than others, far as the attacks, far as the down talking, the monitoring. I know it get irritating, but this is when it comes with mastering patience, and I'm still learning. They don't play about you because you are here to serve a bigger purpose. We all have one, or have many, or more than just one. See, it's not supposed to be fair for you because you was meant to carry the world on your back while under attack. See, what I realized also is that they are highly jealous of the real ones. Your energy alone alerts them to who you are. When you have that magnetic type of energy, you know, no matter how quiet you are, no matter how low key you try to be, no matter how, you know, under the radar you try to be, you are a walking target. And I'm speaking to those real ones. You have spy agencies, you have law enforcement, you have all kind of different people trying to wonder who you are. And I'm not speaking disagreeably when it comes down to law, you know, because I believe it's definitely needed. But unfortunately, in this spiritual war, you know, especially those real ones, they're not going to be treated fairly in no sense. Whether it's through the judicial system, whether it's the streets, you know, it comes with hard lessons. And you have to be there to be able to preach and teach, or whatever you want to label it, if you're speaking to those real ones, those enlightened ones. But they don't play about you. Who knows, man? The whole sky may open up and you may see a whole different things, and they know that when they playing around with you. You have to raise vibrations up. You have to let the people know that they have a voice, they have a choice, and they are much more powerful than they know or what they was told. So yes, no matter what you do, no matter what we do, there will be attacks. But when it comes down to certain things, they know not to get too close, they know to keep their distance. They know not to touch you, And what I mean by touch you is because, you know, if they were able to and they wanted to, or they felt like they can, they would have been done it. You still around because you have divine guidance. You are a spiritual warrior, but you have ascended ones they call masters, etc. That's on your team. But you have to go through all the trials. You have to go through all the tribulations, especially when you're speaking the truth. You're speaking about reptilians, and you're speaking about insectoids, and you're speaking about, you know, certain entities may live in the inner earth. You know, you're talking about water world, you know, mermaids and mermen. You know, you are out of the box thinker. You are unique. You are different. As much as you can be the hermit, you can also be that leader that you came here to be, that you are naturally are. Going against the grain just by your very existence. And I'm talking to you. So no matter what they do, always keep a confidence. Know that you are protected by a higher power. You know what I mean? You have a strong calling. Everyone is not chosen. There are many called, but there are few chosen. But I have to realize there are a lot of titles, there are a lot of beings, disagreeable and agreeable. You know, all type of different reptilians, different type of species. We all reptiles in some type of way. You got to get in water, you know. Who knows? I think I've even shedding skin. Who knows? It's deeper. Look at all the many forms that you had to shape shift into while being in the portal of your mother's belly. You went from looking at all type of different species until you reached this body. The truth is stranger than fiction. The universe don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. The gods do not play about you. And it's to those real ones that really catching these videos and understanding you are much more than flesh. See, I don't got time to be worried about who's going to get elected and all of this and that and who's getting money for this or whatever. All that is a bunch of horsewash. It's to keep your mind, you know, stuck on those kind of things and all the crime and the fear mongering that hinders your growth. That's why it's really good to not even watch that much of television, right? You know, but we all sometimes get stuck on certain shows, or we may watch. Some people don't watch that much of TV, which is a good thing. But you want to stay in the know, but also you want to know when to plug out, because constantly looking at the news and looking and experiencing what's going on in the world will keep you in a victim state, or keep you in a, you know, to keep you in fear of certain things, whether it's for your life, for your job, for your financial stability. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because, oh, we losing jobs, this, that, and the third. When you should be working on ascending, when you should be working on actually treating a person you want the way you want to be treated, not looking down on another individual. That's not saying be perfect and let people run over you, and somebody hit you, turn the other cheek. Because somebody hit me, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in all that. But I'm just saying, you know, just be a good person. But, you know, the source don't play about you. You know, you are here for a big mission. And you are going to not only succeed, but you're going to exceed. So don't even worry about all the hating and all of the people that think they're better than you because they have, you know, money or nice cars and property or whatever. That's temporary. You can't take that with you once you leave. You can't. And you don't need to have a debate and argue with thieves amongst many names that they are. If the shoe fits, wear it. But they don't play about you. They don't play about me. And soon they will see. This is not any type of threats to anyone. This is how just letting everything fall into place and be who you are, your authentic self. Expect more hatred. Expect more attacks. Expect more upgrades. Because you are upgrading. You know what I mean? You are. If you've been looking at these videos, other videos, and doing your due diligence, by not only believing in what somebody's saying, you go out and you study, you do your own, try to have an understanding on who you are and what your mission is here. They don't play about you. You know, you're getting all kind of messages. You have to stay in tune. Get away from everybody sometimes. As much as you can. Go out into nature. Meditate as much as you can. You know, go on certain diets. No, I'm not perfect. So I'm still working on a lot of things. But you may get this more before I do. See, the message is for whoever catch it. Again, what not work for the next person may work for you. Or what might not work for the next person now will work for them later. That's like when you're dealing with the tarot people. They tell you what they say. Take this message as it resonates with you. You know, that's why I'm only speaking to those real ones, but I'm speaking to anybody when I say treat other people the way you want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated nasty, if you don't want to be, looked down upon, attacked, then you shouldn't be doing that to other people. You shouldn't want to have a mindset that it's okay for that to happen to other people. See, we all being watched, and the watchers are watching all of us, but they're especially watching them. And when I say that, it's because you have a lot of people that's going to come against you. But whether they realize it yet or the source don't play about you. So when they playing with you, they're playing with a higher power. They playing with cosmic warriors. You know? They can manifest in the flesh. They can manifest as light. Or they are light beings. It's very, 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 very deep. Like the rabbit hole. But it even gets deeper. So when I'm speaking to those real ones, just understand that you're going to always be under attack until these missions are complete. You're always going to have all these agencies watching you. They probably, if you're doing any type of platforms or things like that, you could be, successful, or you could be upcoming. You could be like me. Just expect that people are going to tamper with things. It's because they're jealous too. They're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your anointment. They're jealous of your divine protection. But they'll soon find out, what's inevitable. You can't stop that. So shout out to those real ones. The universe don't play about you. The source don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you, but raise your vibrations up more. Do more studying, do more, even do the dictionary, learn bigger words. I've been trying to do that, but it's so much going on with me. I can't even just begin to start saying with a video. I'll be talking forever. So sometimes I am distracted. Sometimes I am sidetracked with what we call life. I could get deeper and explain things, but that's for a whole nother video. But I'm speaking to those real ones. That's here, that's already breaking the chains that was implanted in the brain. Like, comment, and subscribe, share, and turn on your post notifications if you like the content. Also, I am working on some other type of things and stories. Again, leave a comment, if it's positive, I'll reply back to it. If it's negative, I'm not even going to say anything, Let me know if certain things you may like. I got more story time coming. Again, if you couldn't tell, if you're a real supporter, you see, I really be out here moving around, trying to make things happen. So a lot of times I can't focus on videos as much as I want to. It's a busy timing, and I'm doing upgradings on myself. I'm working on myself, just like you should be working on you. I'm not perfect. I ain't never said I was perfect. I've done a lot of things that I'm not happy with in the past, or I never thought that was a great decision to make. But I've learned the hard way. I've actually walked out here. I've actually rode out here. I've actually, faced a lot of different things. I got a lot of stories, This is your testimony. This is my testimony. And continue laying down the foundation, and be who you are. Don't worry about nobody else or how they look at you, or if you're a weirdo. Be you. Love yourself, Love what you do, especially when it's true to you. Believe in you without the LIE. I'm out. It's Trip.